There's more to growing food than just sticking some seeds in the ground. Sometimes you gotta chit your potatoes. I went and picked up 5 pounds of seed potatoes while we were out. And a seed potato looks a lot like a regular potato that you buy in the grocery store, doesn't it? I don't know what's different about a seed potato, but all I can guess is these potatoes have been stratified, or they have been put in cold storage. That way when they come out, they are encouraged to make eyes. Okay, you see the eyes there. You can plant your seed potatoes whole like this. I don't recommend it. What we like to do is cut them up so that we have at least one, if not two eyes per piece. And then those pieces we will plant. Let me show you what I'm talking about when it comes to eyes on the potato. I'm sure you already know this, but I'll show you anyways. So our seed potatoes have already been chitted, and that is simply a process of encouraging the potatoes to start sprouting and making eyes and making sprouts. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these potatoes up so that we have at least two eyes per section, right? And that's going to give us twice the potential of growth. So out of this potato, we're able to get 3 plants because we have multiple eyes on this piece. This slice has 2 eyes. And then this slice has 2 eyes. We always try to get 2 eyes per slice. There's 2 eyes on that. Three eyes and multiple eyes on there. I have heard of people coating their cut potatoes with ashes to help it heal over. I have heard of people doing nothing to their potatoes, not even allowing them to dry before they plant them. I've also heard of people putting the wet side in sulfur, and that I have tried that and was unsuccessful with that. So I don't recommend putting sulfur on your potatoes. Man, potatoes are so good for feeding your family, filling bellies up, right? And that's what we're doing, right? That's the goal of subsistence agriculture. It's keeping bellies full of food. A standard expectation for seed potatoes, or for yield, is 10 to 1. So for every pound of potatoes I plant, I should yield 10 pounds. That's odd. That's got some purple in it. I wonder what that's going to do for us. We might get some purple potatoes. That's pretty cool. Potatoes are true to themselves. So whatever that potato is with the purple in it, it is guaranteed to produce another potato with purple in it. I know I've got more than what I need here, but I always try and maximize yield. It's just, my daddy made me this way, right? He always wanted to maximize what he got, so he always looked at them real close and real careful to make sure that he was getting the most out of his seed potatoes. So 5 pounds of seed potatoes cost me $3.75. You know, that sounds pretty expensive, doesn't it? But your return is well worth it. If we get 10 pounds per 1 pound that we plant, then it's well worth the money spent. All right, that's all of our seed potato cutting up. Take a look at what we've got. That's what we cut up to plant. And you can see there's a lot of potatoes in there. I amended this bed, I guess about a week ago after I cleaned it out. We put our 5-10-15 fertilizer. We put our biochar in here, and we topped it off with fresh compost. So it's ready to plant. Planting potatoes is not a complex or complicated process, right? We're gonna make a furrow right here. A lot of people say plant your potatoes real deep, right? I'm gonna plant them probably 4, well, maybe 3 inches. And because we're just doing this raised bed, I'm just gonna use my hands because I like putting my hands in this soil. I think it's good for you. Now we're gonna put our potatoes in, and we're gonna space them out about 10 inches apart, 10 to 12 inches. Now that we have our potatoes in the row, we're just going to cover them back up. Just cover them up. It's not difficult, right? We don't have to make gardening difficult. Anytime you plant something, you want to water it well. If nothing more than to settle the dirt around the seed that you've planted or around the roots that you've planted. That's going to be it for today, folks. As always, we are grateful that you have taken time out of your day to spend with us here at Pruitt Homestead. We hope y'all have an awesome day. God bless.